My date of birth, I'm Sandra Dreyer, 15/5/43, and I lived in this flat with David from the mid-60s when David, my husband, was the youth director and I was the girls' club leader. This was our flat. It was a very beautiful flat. As you can see, it's now a tech room. Over there was the living room. Here was a big hall. We had a lovely kitchen over there. I believe it was Miriam Moses' flat before we lived here. And it had 2 bedrooms and bathroom down there. And both my children were born while we were working here. And so the babies lived in this flat with us, and also lived in the club because Gigi just wandered around the place playing all the pianos. Right, so this was our kitchen window, and for some reason one day we were locked out the flat, and so David came up the drain pipe. There was no roof out here, it was sheer, and he came up the drain pipe because the kitchen window was open, and he got in. Of course, he was very young and fit in those days, and we managed to get back into the flat. And of course, in this flat, when Jimi Hendrix played downstairs in the hall, Gigi was in her cot, standing and shaking and dancing because the whole building vibrated from Jimi Hendrix's music, as the whole street did. And there were hundreds and thousands of youngsters outside that couldn't get in, and they were all dancing outside in the street. It was packed. This is Stephen Fishman, and he was our manager that was in charge of socials and dances and events. And he booked Jimi Hendrix before Jimi Hendrix was really known here. And of course, when Jimi Hendrix was the top of the hit parade, wanted to get out of the contract, but they couldn't. And that's how Jimi Hendrix came to play here. But Stephen had the vision and was a very good manager for the socials and dances and events.